Hello, I'm Michael Martin, owner and broker in charge of the Lake Company here on beautiful Lake Keowee in upstate South Carolina. Thank you for joining me for my August 2025 Lake Keowee video blog. This is my 186th Lake Keowee video blog, and I've been exclusively representing sellers and buyers on Lake Keowee now for 24 years, okay? So what is happening in the market so far this year? So this is the August, like I said, August video blog. So these numbers are from January 1st through the end of July 2025. So let's see where we are in the marketplace, what's going on here for the first, what would that be, 7 months of 2025, okay? Let's go ahead and look at our active waterfront lots. We've got 56 active waterfront lots for sale today on Lake Keowee. Last year, same time frame, we had 78 waterfront lots. We've sold 59 waterfront lots year to date. Last year, we had sold 57 waterfront lots. Our average list price of those 56 was $715,000. Last year, $604,000. Average sale price is about $662,000. Last year was about $573,000. Sale price to list price is about 91%. Last year was about 93%. And kind of during the heyday of 21, 22, 23, that sale price to list price was somewhere hovering about 96 to 97% at that point, okay? So days on the market, 220 days so far this year for those 59 that have sold. Last year was 153. So less inventory than last year. We have sold more than last year, and our days on the market has crept up though from about, like I said, 153 to 220 days on the market, okay? So overall, still a good market for active, robust market for waterfront lots if you can find a lot that's going to work for you. Like I said, with 56 active waterfront lots on the lake, there's just not much to pick and choose from. I mean, I started telling my customers, I would say probably 7, 8 years ago, that eventually Lake Keowee was going to transition more into a rooftop environment. That might have been 10 years ago I started telling my customers that. So here we are on down the road, and you can see, because during the heyday, we would have anywhere from 350 to 400 lots for sale on the market back when, you know, say 2008, 9 time frame, somewhere right around in there. We had a lot of inventory of Lake Keowee waterfront lots. So we have transitioning out of available waterfront lots on the lake, because it's pretty much, there's been so much development, and transitioning to more of into a rooftop environment. And that's the direction that we're going to head for years to come, okay? Let's go ahead and look at our active waterfront homes. We've got 71 active waterfront homes today. Last year, we had 50 at the same time frame. We've sold 94 waterfront homes this year. Last year, we had sold 105. So I want to go back and look and see, you know, because in the marketplace, people are calling and say, you know, how's the market? You know, we've been hearing that question now for 6 to 8 months, because the tide has turned a little bit in the market. It's not as active as it was. Yes, we're still having as many sales. Like I said, we've sold 94 this year, 105 last year, but you know, it's just not as robust as we remember during half of 20, 21, 22, 23, and some of 24, you know, where the market phone was ringing off the wall all the time, emails, text messages, got to come by, you know, buy property here on Lake Keowee. It's just not like that right now. So a little bit of transition period in the market here at the lake, but sales and listing and average sale price is still increasing, okay? So with that being said, I want to go back and look to see where we were in 2023 and compared to what we've sold. So like I said, we've sold 94 year to date. So in 2023, which is over 2 years ago, where do you think we did, what do you think we did on home sales in 2023? Okay, 2023, at this same time frame, we'd only sold 6 more homes than what we did this year. Surprised me too a little bit. I thought it would be more than that because we were so robust. But then again, at that time, inventory was at historical lows also. But still, I still would have thought we'd have probably sold maybe 120, 130 at that price at that time, but we'd only done 100, okay? So our average list price for the 94 that have sold this year is $2.43 million. Last year was $1.98 million. So definitely a little bump there in the average list price. Average sale price, $2.28 million. Last year, $1.9 million. So what is that? About $320,000 higher, somewhere around in there, than we were last year. Sale price to list price is 95.5%. Last year, 96.5%. Now, back during 21, 22, 23, that average sale price to list price was running about 98.5%, 98%. So if you've seen a little bit more wiggle room in price, but hey, when your list price and sale price is over the $2 million price point now, you know, that's pretty impressive, okay? Days on the market, 75. Last year, 84. And in 2023, 85 days on the market, same time frame, okay? Average sold cost per square foot, $529 a square. Last year, $478 a square foot. Average on those 94 homes that have sold year to date, okay? So as mentioned, those were the numbers for the first 7 months of 2025. So I still think we'll have a strong, historically for me, and I assume it follows most of the other realtors who sell the lake like me, September, October, November for myself has always been like the second busiest 3 months out of the year. So we're quickly rolling into that time frame, September, October, November. So we're going to see how those sales go and see how things are going at that time. So I'll be curious to kind of see if we're going to kind of trend where we have been over the past few years in that third. It's not really a third quarter because it's September, October, November, but those 3 months, that 90-day period of a lot of business typically for myself. So we'll see how we do moving forward as we go, okay? So great numbers for you, probably more than you expected as far as our average sale price and list price in our homes compared to where we were last year. But, you know, sorry if you can't see all the bugs flying around today. But that's where we are. So that's great news. Still a robust environment for Lake Keowee, still going strong. And like I said, with 71 homes, if we could pick up a little bit more inventory, that would be great. I mean, we had in the heyday, the most homes we had for sale was 35 on average. That was 23, I think, if I remember reporting that correctly. 35 homes was about what we had on the market at that time. So we've more than doubled that, but still they're selling relatively, you know, faster. Days on the market, 74. Last year was, like I said, 84 days on the market. So, you know, still a good market here at Lake Keowee. So with that being said, I'm Michael Martin. If you need to talk to me, feel pick up the phone, reach me through social media, through my website, call me, text me. I'll be more than happy to talk to you. Like I said, 24 years exclusively selling Lake Keowee. This is what I do day in and day out. So I'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you, see if I can help you out, whether you're a seller or a buyer in today's market, okay? Thanks for joining me. I look forward to talking to you next month because college football will be here, and there'll be exciting times coming up, not only for sales at the lake, but also for college football fans like myself and millions of other people, okay? So hope you have a great August, and I look forward to seeing you in September. Thank you.